Human Rights and Sustainable Development Goals, the Philippines in Post-National. What is human rights? Human rights are norms that aspire to protect all people everywhere from severe political, legal, and social abuses. Examples of human rights are the right to freedom of religion, the right to fair trial when charged with a crime, the right not to be tortured, and the right to education. Human rights are made to have a fair treatment of every individual in our community. We have a right to defend ourselves. This law is all about against discrimination, protecting people who are experiencing serious problems. The next is what is Sustainable Development Goals? The Sustainable Development Goals are global call to action to end poverty, protect the Earth's environment and climate, and ensure that people everywhere can enjoy peace and prosperity. So when we say sustainable development, it is the process which or the community becomes sustainable through the help of the government officials and the people in the community. And it helps ensuring a better life for the present and the future generation. So we have the 17 Sustainable Development Goals and my partner already discussed the 8. So I may now proceed to number 9, which is the industry, innovation, and infrastructure. These Sustainable Development Goals, we have a right to enjoy the benefits of scientific progress and its application. So the example of this is we have the right to enjoy the benefit like a better progress of the roads, bridges, and etc. Next is number 10, reducing inequalities. Reducing inequalities requires transformative change. We all have a right to equality and no to discrimination. If everyone has a fair treatment, magiging maupay natin society. Just like for example sa Ukraine and Russia, they experience human suffering because of the war between the two countries. Next is number 11, sustainable cities and communities. It needs of everyone community are met of people feel safe and healthy. So, we need to care our environment like putting our trash in a proper way and be responsible in doing such action para magkamiada kids and maupay nga society and community. Is number 12, responsible consumption and production. It ensures the sustainable consumption and production patterns. So, we have a right to health. It includes the safetyness, clean, and the sustainable environment. And we also have right to adequate food and right of all people to dispose their natural resources. Next is number 13, the climate action. The urgent action to combat climate change and its impact. So the target includes the strengthening resilience and adaptation to climate change and natural disasters. The number 14 is the life below water. So the oceans and seas is the marine resources are essential to human well-being and socio-economic development worldwide. So para ma-preserve natin ang dagat, so we need to have a proper waste disposal para diri maapektuhan ang aton mga isda sa dagat. So to reduce waste, all we need to stop using plastic bags para maiwasan ang pollution sa dagat. Next is number 15, life on land. It is so impactful to our environment because it promotes conservation as well as biodiversity sustainably. So nakakalbo na naton mga gubat dahil sa pagsunog, nawawadan na ang tirahan ng mga hayop sa gubat. All we need is to conserve our nature. Iwasan natin ang pagputol ng mga puno para maiwasan ng mga dilubyo. Next is number 16, peace, justice, and strong institution. Ensuring equal access to justice for all and protecting everyone's fundamental freedoms. All we need to do is help people who are in need. Reducing violent deaths, torture, abuse, exploitation, discrimination, human trafficking, corruption, and etc. And the last Sustainable Development Goals is the partnership for the goal. Achieving the other goal depends on it. In order to reach these goals, governments and the private sectors, academics, and citizens must work together. For everyone to benefit, everyone needs to contribute.